Hi everyone, it's May 4th, 2012. I'm Dwight Schmuck. This is the Schmuck Look. Today I want to talk to you about a power grab that's going on here in Vermont. And if it's going on here in Vermont, I know damn well it's going on in your states too. And this is by the police all over who now want to check pharmacy records without a search warrant. Now, they've always been able to get a search warrant if they're tipped off by the pharmacist who thinks this guy's getting too damn many pills, or by a doctor who thinks this patient is doctor shopping and going to several pharmacies and yada yada yada. They always get that search warrant. There's no problem with that, because there are people out there like, Rush Limbaugh, formerly, who did just that, taking 100 pills a day because they thought they were in pain, and somewhere somebody was being a pain, and oh my God, if I take this many pills, well, this many is better, but for you that's a bad thing because you're just a hippie junkie. I said so. I'm, Limbaugh. Yeah. At any rate, the police want to be able to go into the pharmacy and say, let me check the records. Now, why is this a power grab? Well, that's going to take an extra cop with an extra computer. So we're talking a whole lot more money in the budget, which means the chief has more power. That's the way it works. The bigger your budget, the more power you have. This is an unmitigated power grab. Because, people are taking pills because, they don't feel good, and that's wrong. Although by all the newest surveys, pill usage, opiate pills, barbiturates, yada yada yada, that's down. Well, can you imagine that? Golly gee. But that doesn't really matter to people who are hungry for more power. And the police, being a quasi-military organization, is another thing that we should, really keep in tight check for us, instead of us being in, writing checks for them. Because again, this is an unmitigated power grab, and it's just, we gotta have more cops, more law, more order. This part's the funny part now. I immediately tossed it. But the other day I got this letter from the Windham County Sheriff, and I thought sure it was going to be jury duty. But it turned out that, because they know I'm a law-abiding citizen and, want to help out in the fight against evildoers everywhere, etc., wouldn't I just love to give them so much money and become an honorary member? And of course you get the bumper sticker, which, I don't drive, so I don't have a car. It was worthless to me. What am I going to do? Put it on my head? It was just hilarious because now we come to this and, hey, God love the good cops. And we do need cops. There are a lot of bad people out there. But damn it to hell, that's who they ought to be going after. Not somebody who's taken a few damn pills. And who the hell are they, really, to determine who's taking what and do they need to? That's, there's a reason they can't put MD behind their names. They're not doctors. Being able to just walk into the pharmacy and say, let me see your records, is blatantly wrong. It's an invasion of so many different areas of privacy. Being able to walk into the doctor's office and saying, let me see your records. Wrong, wrong, wrong. And this is an unmitigated power grab for all the wrong reasons. Especially, how can we get more money when budgets all over are shrinking? See, they see the handwriting on the walls. They know that, well, we've cut the library, we've cut the school, we've cut the sanitation department, we've cut the street cleaners. Well, there ain't but one area left to cut, so now they're going to find a non-existent problem to convince everybody there's a problem and get more money to fight that problem. It's time we, the people, stood up and said, wait a damn minute. Things aren't the way you guys in power are saying they are, because you're saying they are just to suck money out of us. Suck this. And as far as being a law-abiding citizen, hey everybody, have a great day. I'm Dwight Schmuck. That's the Schmuck Look. Peace out there.